today,
This call is now being recorded.
we can complete the so we'll start today our unit number 6, that is centroid and center of gravity. So it is very important for learning this subject. We will see the first why we are going to learn this unit. That is, the objectives of learning this unit is to understand the concept of centroid and the center of gravity. Also, to calculate the centroid of different composite plane lamina, uh, and also calculate the centroid center of gravity of different composites solids. The learning outcome of today's this unit is determine the centroid of geometrical plane figure. प्लेन फिगर मीन्स टू डायमेंशन फिगर, तो उनका सेंट्रॉइड मालूम करना ज्योमेट्रिकल फिगर्स का। ज्योमेट्रिकल फिगर किसको बोलते हैं हम? रेक्टेंगुलर है, सर्कल है, ट्राइंगल है, ट्रापेजोइडम है ना, एटसेट्रा, सेमी सर्कल एटसेट्रा। So these are the nothing but learning outcome. Calculate the centroid of given composite plane lamina. Composite plane lamina means if there are uh, geometrical figures, multiple geometrical figures, maybe circle with rectangular with triangle, triangle with circle. Alright? That is nothing but called a composite plane lamina, we can say. Similarly, we can the learning outcome of also is determine the center of gravity of the given solid, and then determine center of gravity of given composite solid. So determine center of gravity of given solid. Solids means it may be a sphere, it may be the cylinder, it may be the frustum of cone, it may be the cone, and it may be the cube. So any of this figure having three dimension, they are called as solids. So for single, determine the center of gravity of the given solid, and then determine the center of gravity of given composite solid, yani one or two solids combinedly when, or two or more solid combinedly made object or body, or there may be if a cylinder and there is circular hole, then these are called as termed as the composite solids. So we will see all this in this unit. Okay. Due to the light problem, lecture is started late, but we will the theory part will covered and then it will covered uh, regularly as per your syllabus, as per your timetable. The relevance of this unit is in real life you can see कि हम लोग देखते हैं कि children playing seesaw in a garden, man balancing his body on the wire rope, ना वायर रोप पर आप देखते हो जो सर्कस वगैरह में भी देखते हो सर्कस में आप एलिफेंट बॉल के ऊपर खड़ा है all these are the example of nothing but center of gravity. Yeah. Also the boat balancing in the water, all these are the examples of the center of gravity. Okay, so these you can learn, and this is the relevance of this unit or subject. Okay, now you can see centroid and center of gravity. So center of gravity, you can see the only one finger we are balancing a platform at one point. That is the center of gravity of that point where where the platform or wooden platform is balanced. Also, you can see some footballer, the volleyball player, they are rotating the ball and balancing the ball on fingertips. That is the center of gravity and centroid of that body, and where we can able to balance this. So all the mass of the body is acting accumulated at one point. That is called as center of gravity. That is called as centroid, and that if plane lamina, if solid, then we are termed as a center of gravity. तो पूरे
सर सेम
जिस्म का अगर हम बोले तो एक जगह पर आपका जो है कि पूरा एक्यूमुलेट हो जाता है लोड एक पॉइंट पे पूरी बॉडी का, तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग, सेंटर ऑफ मास और सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी, है ना। ये सब्जेक्ट जो आप पढ़ने जा रहे हैं इससे पहले हम आपको मैथमेटिक्स आपको आता है, कैलकुलेशन ऑफ एरिया, कैलकुलेशन ऑफ वॉल्यूम, है ना। एरिया आपको मालूम है कि दो डायमेंशन होता है, लेंथ इनटू ब्रेड, इफ द रेक्टेंगुलर इज देयर दैट इज एरिया। ओके, एंड अप्लाइड मैकेनिक्स में आपने फोर्स सिस्टम पढ़ा, फोर्स सिस्टम is also the prerequisite for this. Also resolution and composition of forces आपने पढ़ा यूनिट नंबर 3 में, that is also requisite for that. And यूनिट नंबर 4 में आपने जो यूनिट पढ़ा इक्विलिब्रियम, the equilibrium is also prerequisite to this unit. Okay, तो आपको ये सब यूनिट आपने पढ़ा है, that is the prerequisite of this unit which we are going to study, that is centroid and center of gravity. Okay, now prerequisite हम लोग ने देखा, और this subject or this unit is also prerequisite to the some subject you will study in future. In second year, second semester, you will study the mechanics of structure in civil engineering, strength of material in mechanical engineering, where you can study all this. Okay, then in fourth semester, you will learn the theory of structure. So when you are learning the theory of structure, this is also you can request for this subject is also request for okay. Then in third year, fifth semester civil engineer, the student they will study the design of steel structure and RCC structure. That is also prerequisite for that. Okay, so that's why you have to study all this. You are going to study this unit on this. Then what is the concept of centroid and center of gravity? The concept of centroid and center of gravity is that if you can consider an irregular body as seen in the figure, the concept of centroid and center of gravity, you can see this irregular figure on your so this you can see the rigid body made up of large number of particles, each exerting its own weight. You can see the number of particles are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and many particles are available in the body. They are exert their own weight. What is the centroid and center of gravity? These all weights are, if we convert with a single weight or acting at one point, that point is G and weight is W. So this is called as uh, the center of that body or center of gravity of that body. तो यहाँ पर आप देखिए W1, W2, W3, W3, W4, W5, अगर ये सब एक्यूमुलेट करें हम पूरा वेट तो वो एक्ट होगा एक पॉइंट पे, यहाँ पर देखिए G पॉइंट आप देखा, और सब वेट को ऐड कर दिए तो दैट इज वेट इज W, दैट इज वेट इज एक्टिंग एट center of that body, and that is called as, that center is called as the center of gravity or centroid. Okay, अगर प्लेन लैमिना है तो सेंट्रॉइड बोलेंगे हम लोग, and if that is the solid then we will say that that is the center of gravity of that. So these are acting toward the center of the earth, or toward gravity of the earth. That's why it is showing, the weight is showing the downward. Center of gravity can be defined as the point through which the whole weight or mass of the body is assumed to be acting. तो सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी किसको बोलते हैं हम लोग, कि ऐसा पॉइंट जहां पर पूरी बॉडी का मास एक पॉइंट पर एक्ट होता है, दैट पॉइंट इज कॉल्ड एज सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी ऑफ दैट body. Irrespective of the position of the body, example solid bodies such as cone, cylinder, sphere, etc. Similarly, centroid, the point through which the entire area of plane figure assumed to act. What is centroid? The point through which the entire area of plane figure is assumed to act for all position of lamina is called as centroid or center of area. तो प्लेन ज्योमेट्रिकल फिगर में आप अगर देखेंगे रेक्टेंगुलर में, तो उसका सेंटर को हम क्या बोलेंगे, सेंट्रॉइड बोलेंगे. ट्राइंगल पूरे एरिया का एक पॉइंट है तो उसको क्या हम बोलेंगे, सेंट्रॉइड बोलेंगे. इसी तरह सर्कल पे पूरे एरिया का एक पॉइंट है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द पॉइंट थ्रू विच द एंटायर एरिया ऑफ प्लेन फिगर इज अज्यूम्ड टू एक्ट, यानी जहाँ पर वो एक पॉइंट पर पूरा इंटायर एरिया एक्यूमुलेट होता है तो उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे, सेंट्रॉइड बोलेंगे. तो दैट इज द कंसेप्ट ऑफ center of gravity and the centroid. You have seen this in this figure. Okay. Here you can see the what is the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry means the axis at which the body can be divided into two equal parts. Centroid lies on axis of symmetry. है ना, अगर हम देखेंगे तो यहाँ पर दो एक्सिस है. जनरली प्लेन लैमिना में दो एक्सिस होता है, हमको मालूम है. तो एक तो एक्स एक्सिस, दूसरा वाई एक्सिस. तो दोनों एक्सिस को जहाँ मीट होता है that divide the body into two equal part, उसको क्या बोले हम, सेंट्रॉइड, एक्सिस ऑफ सिमेट्री, और वो एक्सिस ऑफ सिमेट्री के ऊपर ही आपका सेंट्रॉइड होता है। ठीक है, तो अगर हम यहाँ पर देखिए कि स्क्वायर लिया है, स्क्वायर के हाफ में से आपका एक्सिस ऑफ सिमेट्री रहेगा, चाहे आप वर्टिकली लें या हॉरिजॉन्टली लें, और वो दोनों एक्सिस ऑफ सिमेट्री जहाँ पर मीट होती है, दैट इज नथिंग बट द सेंट्रॉइड ऑफ दैट। Okay, so that is nothing but you have to understand that what is the centroid. Okay, now the another definition you need to learn that reference axis, है ना, एक बॉडी है, ये बॉडी आप देख रहे हैं, इस पे x1 x2 x3 A1 A2 A3 डिफरेंट एरियाज है बॉडी के अलग अलग जगह पॉइंट पे। जी इज द सेंट्रॉइड ऑफ द बॉडी। तो इसी तरह अगर आप देखेंगे रेफरेंस एक्सिस यहाँ पर OX और OY, तो फॉर द बॉडी, फॉर center of mass of any area or centroid of any area, you can find out with reference with the reference axis. अगर यहाँ मैं reference axis, अगर OX in the x direction and OY in the y direction, these are the reference. अब यहाँ पर एरिया A1 में लूँ तो इसका सेंट्रॉइड क्या हो जाएगा, तो x एक्सिस से जो वर्टिकल डिस्टेंस y1 एंड y एक्सिस से x1 डिस्टेंस on the x axis, x1 y1 is the coordinate of the area A1 or centroid of the area A1. Similarly A2, okay, centroid of area A2 is nothing but x2 y2. Similarly the centroid of the area A3 will be x3 and y3. Likewise different बॉडी डिफरेंट शेप्स का एरिया आप इस तरह सेंट्रॉइड मालूम कर सकते हैं विद द रेफरेंस एक्सिस। और यहाँ पर OX और OY क्या है, रेफरेंस एक्सिस है जहाँ से सेंट्रॉइड का डिस्टेंस हम मेजर करेंगे, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज रेफरेंस एक्सिस। अब सेंट्रॉइड ऑफ बेसिक ज्योमेट्रिकल फिगर, रेक्टेंगुलर अगर फिगर है तो सेंट्रॉइड अगर हम लोग y एक्सिस से मालूम करेंगे तो x बार उसको बोलते हैं b/2, b इज एक्चुअली इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ x एक्सिस, तो x बार इज इक्वल टू b/2, दैट इज द सेंट्रॉइड इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ x एक्सिस। इसी तरह सेंट्रॉइड ऑफ रेक्टेंगुलर इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ y एक्सिस जनरली वी आर डिनोटिंग इज अ d, so d/2 is the half of the rectangle, that is the centroid of from the x axis, and it is the y bar. Y bar is d/2. तो रेक्टेंगुलर का आप देखेंगे सेंट्रॉइड x bar is b/2, b is the width of your rectangle, d is the depth of rectangular, y bar centroid of from the y x axis, y bar is d/2. Likewise, for different figure, you can find out the centroid of the basic geometry figure. Okay, so this we will stop here. I have another lecture, second year civil engineering degree. So we will continue this lecture tomorrow. Sorry for the disturbance. Some fuse problem in the college. That's why the lecture is started delayed, and we will continue tomorrow. Thank you for joining today, and give your attendance in the chat box. So take a screenshot of your lecture. So thank you for joining, and sorry for the delay, and we will continue.